Hi, this is Shannon Albert from WDW and today I am here to tell you why the Disney After Hours party is my favorite special ticketed event of all. Stay tuned to find out why. So let's start with what the Disney After Hours event even is. Now, I have to admit, when Disney announces special things and new packages and events, I have in the past rolled my eyes thinking, another thing? What else are they going to try to charge people for? But a lot of times when I try them, I end up loving them and I can see the appeal. If they don't work, then they go away because people are not buying the tickets. But the After Hours is one that I love. Let's start with what Disney After Hours even is, and I think as we go, you'll start to understand why I like it so much. So Disney After Hours is a special ticketed event that takes place at Magic Kingdom after the park is officially closed. It used to only take place in the winter. I think it was like January, February, but because summer is not as busy as it used to be, Disney has started offering it in the summer. As of right now, there are dates throughout the summer into September, but it may become available more regularly year-round. We'll have to see what happens. People who buy tickets can enter Magic Kingdom as early as 7 p.m. and then stay until midnight or 1 a.m. depending on the date that you go. But it's basically a few hours after the park officially closes. The tickets, as of the recording of this video, are $119 each, and I think that's the same price if you are a child or an adult. If you're an annual pass holder or have a DVC member, you can get the tickets for $89, which is a big discount, and I'm an annual pass holder, so I appreciate that $30 off. There are very few tickets sold to Disney After Hours, which means that the park is almost empty. After the park officially closes, the regular park attendees will start to trickle out, and eventually it'll just be the party attendees, and you'll kind of have the place to yourself. People who have tickets to this event can get into Magic Kingdom as early as 7 p.m. and you will enter at the front gates and scan, and there will be a cast member there who has lanyards to give you for the party. The design, the logo for this event is very cute, and these lanyards make great souvenirs. If you're already in the park inside Magic Kingdom and you are attending this event, there are a couple spots in Magic Kingdom where you can go to get the lanyards. You don't have to come all the way back to the front of the park. Though you are able to enter as early as 7 o'clock, it doesn't actually start until the park closes, so 9 or 10 p.m. And in between there, I would suggest that you do things that will not be available during the party. So that would be like eating at a restaurant, because during the event you can only get snacks. That would be any rides that are not included. Most everything is open during the party, but if there's anything that is not on the list, then I would suggest you do that before the park closes. And thirdly, I would watch the fireworks, because they take place during regular park hours, so you can watch those before the park officially closes and the party begins. I've told you how I recommend spending your time before the event begins, and so you might be thinking, but how do I spend my time during the event? So you don't have to worry about ride order like you would during normal park hours. You can literally just ride whatever you want to ride. There are not lines for the attractions for the most part. During my last trip when I did this event, the only thing I waited for was at the Speedway, and that was because it just kept breaking down. But other than that, everything was pretty much a walk-on. You just walk through the park and you ride whatever you want. I do suggest during the party that you make sure to get lots of pictures, particularly in front of the castle, because this is prime time without people to pollute your photo to get those pictures taken. So be sure to take time to do that. And because bottled drinks and snacks like Mickey bars and popcorn are included, be sure to take advantage of that and stop throughout the night. And you might even want to stop on your way out and grab a bottle of water, diet soda, whatever it is, to take it with you. So for instance, on a recent trip, I did Disney After Hours again, and I did a dozen or more rides in just a few hours, I think it was. I'll put up the list right here so you can see the whole list, because I kept track and put it in a note on my phone. Now you might say, that sounds like a lot of money for 5 or 6 hours in the park. And it is if you think about it in terms of time. But if you think about it in terms of what you can get done, the number of rides, it's a great value. So for instance, you could go into a normal park day at Magic Kingdom from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., let's say, and and in 9 hours you could get less done than you could in just a few hours at this party. And it's during the day, so it's hotter, you'll be in lines, that sort of thing. So I think my suggestion, this is how I would plan it if I were you, is if you have a shorter trip especially, and you really want to do a lot of Magic Kingdom, this is a great thing to do. I would 100% recommend doing this to get a lot done at Magic Kingdom. So I hope that information is helpful. For more information on this event, please click the link in the description. Thanks for joining.